Hey guys, Veggie here, and I'm bringing you some more Medal of Honor tips, and these ones are things that I've seen other players do and that I've been trying to incorporate into my gameplay to try to improve as a player at Medal of Honor. Now I know this one seems obvious, but if you notice, a lot of the ammunition on the map is at choke points that are really useful. And some of them you can post up and you may mow down 5 or 6 players and then be facing yourself out of ammo. You need to know where the ammo crates are exactly so you can run there, run back, and not waste any time in between so you can get reloaded and ready for the next wave of enemies. Plus, it opens up your third slot in character customization, because you don't need the extra magazines. The second tip I have is to get good with the pistols at long and short range. This includes quick switching from your primary, aiming down the sight, and hip firing. This is especially important when you come across multiple enemies at once and you end up running out of ammo from your primary weapon with no time to reload. As you can see in this clip, where the pistol switch allowed me to take out 2 enemies where I otherwise wouldn't have. Or this clip, where I just ran out of ammo and needed to quick switch. They're also fairly accurate at range, and with such a high rate of fire and up to 12 bullets in a magazine, can be used to take out targets even at long distance, as you see in a couple of these clips. You can also quickly switch from shooting long distance targets to close quarters combat without having to switch weapons. Although this isn't the optimal thing to do, it's something that you can do, and it's something to change up your gameplay if you're getting bored with the same setup. This clip was taken from a match where I used my pistol only the entire match, and after that it felt like I was better at using my pistol when I needed to. Now this is for the kind of person who likes to flank, or the kind of person who just likes to go after snipers and shoot them in the back. This is also for somebody who thinks they have a hard time winning head-on engagements a lot. If you use a silencer, you don't show up on the radar, so you have a much better chance of sneaking up on people and shooting them before they have a chance to even fire at you. But if you use a silencer, you get a damage reduction. That's why it's so important to know where the ammo boxes are on the map, because if you use open tip ammo instead of extra magazines, you don't lose any damage reduction when you use a suppressor. Now you have the best of both worlds. You don't show up on the radar, but you're still getting full damage out of your gun. It's probably the strongest setup in the game, and it's currently my favorite setup to run. Now, teammates can be a funny thing. They can either be a great help or a great hindrance according to whether or not you play alone and who you're playing with. But the important thing to know about teammates is that they can always be used for something. They can be used as shields as long as you make sure they're in between you and your enemy. They can be used as bait as long as you post up somewhere near them with a good line of sight to where you think the enemy is coming from. Or even as support, and that could be something as simple as they die after you use them as bait and you pick up their gun because you ran out of ammo. But you can also contribute to the effectiveness of your teammates. You can call in the non-killing kill streaks, such as the UAV and match ammo and flak jacket, and your teammates become better in the game, and they have a better chance of winning gunfights, meaning it'll be less likely that you get flanked and less likely that you end up on the receiving end of a score chain being called on top of your head. Plus, all of those score chains benefit you as well. And always try to pay attention to where your teammates are in the UAV. It'll give you a general idea of where your enemies are probably spawning, or at least where they're located on the map at the time. Although this is an overhead view from a missile strike, you can see the same view if you just press start and look at your UAV whenever you get to a safe spot. Anyway guys, this has been Veggie530, and I hope these tips help you have more fun in the game and keep you from becoming frustrated, because I know there's a lot to learn in a short amount of time in a game like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.